Hi, as you may have heard, from the 1st of October 2023, we are shifting our pricing model to a per day per deployment based pricing model. So if you are not on any paid plan on the 1st of October 2023, you will be migrated to this new model that we have introduced. And if you are on a paid plan, then your paid plan will continue until your plan expires. Now, in this new pricing model, let's try and explore a little bit about the interface that we have for this new pricing. So, as per this pricing, when you go to your wallet out here, you will basically be able to see a couple of details out here. So, you will first be able to see the available funds that you have, along with the balance that you have in your current wallet. So, whatever is the amount of balance at the current moment will be displayed to you out here. Along with that, you also have the strategies that you have today. So you can see that there is one paid strategy and zero running strategies at the moment. Um, Along with that, you can also see that there are the funds that you can add directly from your wallet on this model. So out here you can see the relevant funds, that the relevant credits. So let's say 10,000 is the amount of credits, and for this 10,000 I need to make a payment of 9,000. So it is basically telling you the discount amount that you are getting for these particular credit amounts. Once you click on any one of them, you will be able to see more details about them. So you can just understand what is the discount that you're getting, along with the overall GST amount that is being added, and the final payable amount that you'll have to make a transaction for. There's also a checklist, checkbox out here where you can select and unblock deployments on payment. So let's say if your balance goes to zero or negative, in that case, all the active deployed strategies will get blocked. In case of the strategies getting blocked, you can just select this check mark out here, and automatically after you make the payment, the strategies will automatically get unblocked and will go back to the relevant status it was on. Um, Along with that, you can see transfer, coupons, and transactions. We'll explore that in a bit. Let's first understand this paid and running concept that you can see on strategies. So, in this new pricing, you will notice that we basically have the number of deployments that you will pay for. So let's assume I make one deployment for NSE, and it is running from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock. After that, at 4 o'clock, I make a deployment for MCX. So I will be able to see that when I make that when I make that deployment for NSC, I will my paid counter will change to 1, and my running counter will also change to 1. So let's do it and try. I have an Ironfly deployment strategy, and I'll just make a live offline deployment for the same. And we will see that what was previously at paid 1 and running 1 will now change a little bit. So I'll just click on deploy, and you can see my strategy has been deployed. So we'll go to the deployed, and then we will open this wallet model again. So now after I have made the deployment, I can see that I have one in paid and one in running. So this one in paid is basically the strategy that I have paid for, and I have one strategy that is running currently at the moment for me. So if I see out here, I can see that my strategy Ironfly has already taken a trade in live offline, and it is counted as in my running counter. Now let's say if I pause or archive the strategy. So I'll just go to this three dots, and I will pause this strategy. So now that I have paused this strategy, I can see that this same counter has now changed to 0. So what was 1 earlier has now been released. So when you pause your strategy, you can now deploy other strategies, and it will not be affected in your running counter. So now I can, let's say, go to any other strategy or the same strategy and make a new deployment. Let's say I check this Fin Nifty Iron Condor, and I deploy this again on live offline or on paper trading, and I can click on deploy. So once I deploy it, I can go to the deployed page, and will now see that your counter out here for running is again number 1. This is because I currently have one strategy that is actively running, and the same is already paid for. Um, Now let's say if I unpause my strategy. So if I go to Yeah, so if I unpause the strategy, the one that I had paused, and I just click on start out here, you will now see a change out here. And the change is that I have now paid for two strategies because I have two different strategies running simultaneously, and I have two running strategies. Um, if I now archive these two strategies, or I can delete these two strategies, in that case you will see that. So let's say if I delete these two strategies, you will be able to see that the same quota is now released from my wallet. So if I go to my wallet now, I'll be able to see that, yeah, I'll be able to see that running is 0, and the quota has been released. So now I can basically make two new deployments, but my paid strategies will remain on number 2 because I had two paid strategies, and for those two strategies for that one day, this 15 rupees multiplied by 2 has been already deducted from my wallet. So what was previously 935 has now become 905. Let's now understand this transfer coupons and transactions. So let's first see the transactions bit. So transactions is basically the deductions for usage on my wallet. So you can see the wallet balance out here along with the overall deductions that have been made. So let's say if you make a backtest, that will be visible out here. If you make a deployment of any strategy, you'll be able to see that same deployment out here. Now you can see transfers. Transfers is very straightforward. You can just select an email address of a relevant Tradetron user, and you can select the amount that you want to transfer to that person, and there will be a transfer from your wallet. So let's say I want to transfer 200 to an XYZ user. I can just click on the relevant amount and the email address of the user, and it will get transferred to that particular person, and it will be visible in the transactions record out here. Along with that, there's also coupons. So coupons can basically be used to generate a coupon of any value, any amount, anything, as long as you have the relevant funds in your balance. So I hope this video on understanding this new interface helped. If you have any questions or anything, please feel free to reach out to me at support@tradetron.tech, and we will be happy to help you on it. Thank you.